Alright, well, here's a game I got for free from the Humble Store. And it's actually one I've been looking to cover at some point, so cool. Alright, so welcome to A Flame in the Flood. Let's get going. So we got a Traveler, Survivalist. Let's go with Survivalist because I'm a Rogue-lite player. Alright, so let's get started, shall we? Here's our character portrait. You basically have like a food gauge, a dehydration gauge, a temperature gauge, a sleep gauge. Up here we've got like, the night and all that cycle and such. Inventory. So goals. An old radio is still working. You just need to get closer to the source, maybe find high ground to hear the message clearly. We'll pick up some corn here, I think. Do a little bit of crafting. So I make some ass cakes here, basically a dry cake made from corn, edible. It's good to have food, so let's get this out of the way. So scout basics. Basically got an inventory, the scout's backpack to access items, craft, blah blah. Keep an eye on the scout's health, hunger first, temperature, and rest. Camp Bimewood. A fine home for a spell, but it's time to move on and see where this dog came from. Maybe there's someone else out there. Pinewood. So, boys and girls camp. Okay, good. So you can use like, your character to scare away frozen stuff. You are thirsty. Water is key for wilderness survival. Use a jar to get water from the rain, wells, puddles, or river. You may consume polluted water, but beware the consequences. Polluted water is purified by using a crafted water filter. So you got those types of water mechanics where you don't want to drink bad water, it's bad for you. Take it all. Quick use menu. The quick use menu provides instant access to crucial items held in your inventory, so basically you can have quick slots for first aid, consumables, utilities. Cleaned this place out long ago, nothing left but dust. Can make stuff here if I want to, tinder and all this stuff, but actually, there's stuff I can explore in here, so I may as well show it off. So there's the goals, there's the afflictions, so you're going to see what you're what you're basically afflicted with on your character, because there's basically detrimental abilities that will happen to you. Picture of health. There's my inventory. Can you use this for anything? Nothing to collect, apparently. Currently I have light boots, cotton pants, and a light jacket equipped. And is it over here I have to go to get water, or? Yeah, let's go here. I'll basically get some water. So clean water and polluted water. Apparently I just got that there, so basically clean water if I need to. Takes charcoal and cattails and rags to make a water filter, by the way. And it's clean water, so running water through charcoal filters is the safest way to make sure it's clean when you're in the wilderness. Currently have one. Yeah, clean water, I can use that to get hydrated if I need to. So, for those who don't know, this is basically a game that's sort of like Don't Starve in a way, but instead of like being like, cast like this like, odd place, I guess it's like, a situation where civilization is basically, crumbled around you or something. So caches. No one is useless in the world who lightens the burdens of another. Caches contains notes with tasks to help you survive, complete tasks, and find helpful supplies as a reward. It's basic tools. We'll go to my goals here. Craft a stone knife and a stone hammer. You'll need them to craft all manner of survival supplies. Okay, campfire for it. Alright, there's a raft down here, but before I go, now no boy, the time's basically paused right now, but as soon as you get in a raft, that's when the stuff basically starts to like, kick off like, in true form for this game. Basically there's a timer and you'll basically start having stuff get, detrimental to you as like you go along. So I need flint and break cord for this. And stone hammer is over here. I have to get flint saplings and a rag and stone knife for it, apparently. Well, let's get going. So basically you can steer with like, the mouse, and you can paddle hard with like a space. Rafting. I do not know much about the gods, but I think that river is a strong brown god. Sullen, untamed, and intractable. So the repair mirror shows your raft's condition. Find a marina to repair or upgrade your craft, because that's pretty important. Now you want to obviously avoid like hitting stuff because it's obviously bad for your raft's like durability. As you can see, time's basically progressing now. Now, you also have to be careful as soon as the water gets more rougher, so we're going to go a little bit faster at this point. Here we go. A little bit of rapids to go through, right? Alright, we're in region 1. Yep. Well, that was the first hit. So yeah, if you're smashing into stuff, that's usually bad. You don't want to do that. Try to slow down a little bit here. Now there should be stuff that I can, like, you know, interact with eventually. Like right there. We got some mulberries apparently from there. And yeah, you don't really have to hit stuff for it to basically do damage to you, so have to really watch out for when you hit stuff. So the entire purpose of this game is basically traveling down the river. And that's, like, you know, your goal in this game is just to travel down the river. And you'll visit stuff collecting supplies along the way as well. Just can't go that way. Looks like we got civilization up ahead, so we'll be to visit something. That's what those little markers mean. We got grubs there. Now, it's usually not possible to visit every single place that you want to, so you have to pick and choose where to go. So let's go over here and dock. Entering Unlikely Haven. Wilderness light on supplies. So you can see our character is, you know, down here. She's basically a little bit tired. Water, food, all sort of stuff. The dog will usually scout out stuff for you if it's near close by, so that's his purpose in life, basically to help you look around for stuff. Craft a snare to catch rabbits. That's useful. Let's search the car here. So we got Raskamac. There's a place to sleep, but we'll basically hold off on doing that for now. Search around stuff, you know, for the moment. Now there are enemies eventually in this game, and there are stuff you have to interact with that's like living, but usually I'll come a little bit later. Here's my flint. Stone hammer, so I can make myself a stone hammer now. If I go to my crafting here. I need to make a stone knife first. Well, there's a steel knife, but where's the stone knife? There, okay. Well, I need to make a break cord, so let's do that. Then I make this. You are thirsty. So water is key for wilderness survival. Use a jar to guard water, blah blah. You can also consume fluid water, but where consequences. Basically, just give me a little reminder about my survival stuff, because I'm getting thirsty. Obviously, you don't want this stuff to go all the way down, because that's bad for you. There's this stuff in here. So let's see here. I need to get more flint in order to make a stone hammer. I'll get that basically done at some point. And notice probably gives you more exact, like, you know, information in like the inventory screen for like how hungry or sleepy or all that you are. Let's go in here now, I think. Basically, this will increase my sleep a little bit, reducing this other stuff, but whatever. Sleep for 4 hours. And there's a wet condition because, you know, we're getting wet. It's not good to get wet, but whatever. I'm ill-equipped because I don't have, like, you know, rain gear or anything for this. Now, before we go, maybe I'll eat something. Because, you know, eating is probably a good idea. Let's have an ash cake. So I can eat the cattails if I want to, but let's hold off on that for now. There's some jerky here as well. We'll go with some clean water, I think. Yeah, you can move stuff to your raft to basically hold stuff on the raft if you need to, or your dog. But let's get going. Now it's basically that place, so on we go. So there's like the next place over there if I want to go to... Well, I guess I can't go to it. We're going to go this way, apparently. Sometimes you can visit multiple places, but if you don't, like, you know, follow the currents very well, you'll have problems doing so. This is a very relaxing game. I'll have to remember to boost a little bit. I haven't been doing that, but there we go. There's a boost. Some stuff up ahead, just like, you know, a church. A church I can't get to, I guess, so... I can get to this church. Or not. Yeah, you can, like, kill yourself if you're not careful. So it's like, you know, very much a game where, like, if you, like, go forward too much, you can't go backwards, really, so... That's unfortunate when it happens. Alright, so what's happening here? Use Marina. Apparently it won't cost me anything to do repairs to this thing, so... Or maybe it will. Oh well, guess we won't worry about that. Gas here, I guess. Did I put in that inside the jar? I did, apparently, so... A motor's got to eat too, apparently. Now here's a question. Can I actually craft a raft? So you can like start crafting rafts if you need to. So raft frame, raft hardware. Guess let's go with this for now. If I'm actually like, get myself destroyed, then we'll have to restart. But whatever. It's the nature of the game. If you do terrible, then you're gonna pay for it. Going to some rapids again. Rapids are where you're probably going to get destroyed the most because this is how it works. Oh. Apparently drowning is a condition. A flame in the flood. Well, but not the greatest, obviously, but whatever. If you die, then, you have to basically restart if you're in survivalist, so I'll have to do that. Drowning. Day survived. 2. Do survival record. Distance traveled and all that. You can pan and zoom if you want to see where your base went. Where I died. And you can keep going if you want to, basically. Let's go with Daisy here. Not sure if it does anything different to it, but whatever. And we can skip this. I guess you always get this tutorial at the start of the game, so... There's that. Oddly enough, I don't seem to have any cakes this time around. So I guess I'm completely starting from scratch. Guess so. Apparently I got night crawlers. Close your eyes, open your app, and enjoy a nutritious snack, apparently. Ha ha ha. Let's get this stuff again. So quick use menu. That's over here, I guess it is. So let's try and use that a little bit. Yeah, you can actually use the quick use menu if you want to, to get your stuff in order. So press 1, 2, and 3 to get the stuff quickly used. And of course, I'll note by the way that while you're basically in your inventory, this stuff still ticks down your water dehydration and all that other stuff. Didn't think I actually read this, but whatever. No, I did read it. Okay, well, let's get going, I guess. And we'll leave. Hopefully do a little bit better this time around. And off we go. I know, by the way, the white lines in the river is really what you should be looking at because it basically orients how your raft's going to be run around in the river. Basically, you're very much at the whims and of the river. So if you fight the river, you'll have a difficult time. If you go with it, then it's easy enough. Yay! I'm on the river again. I guess, like, depending on the region you go to, they'll have, like, different stuff in it, so we're in deep country. Let's get around all this. There's a camp right up ahead, that's cool. Wow, I'm gonna get right to this one. Cool. And yoink! Cool. Camps are always great to find because they basically have, like, you know, the best stuff. Small game. So to deploy a snare trap, get yourself some small game. We'll search this. Some nuts and bolts apparently in there. There's where we can sleep. I don't really need to sleep at this point because I don't really like have that low of a, like, you know, fatigue, but there we go. Some lumber in there apparently. There's my fire. And sit the fire, I guess. I'm not sure if setting out a fire reduces your, like, you know, this stuff right here, because it basically you time to basically look around and craft stuff, but I think it does. That's like the purpose of fire, so like not just for like crafting stuff, but also like to, like, you know, give your time to basically go through your inventory and, like, you know, have a look around stuff, because basically, you know, this all ticks down when you're basically in your inventory. That's just how it works in this game. Raw schematic. Alright, I think we can make some medical stuff, so let's look into that. So you have alcohol and rags, so you can make stuff apparently, so that's good to know. Alright, let's just make our stuff then. So, stone knife requires me to get braided cord. Stone knife. Want to make tinder, a pressure column for igniting a fire. Apparently I got everything I need for a steel knife almost. Just need to get myself, you know, a boar hide. Probably not going to get a boar hide right away because that requires a boar to be killed and that's not something you want to do right away. And yeah, there's a crow calling in the game. This is a game that's very much like, you know, all about the ambience and stuff, so... What do I need to make a snare? I need 2 braid cords and that. I don't think I have enough for that, do I? Oh yeah, look, I can upgrade my raft if I want to now. I'm not going to do this because it basically costs, like, you know, life and inventory, but... Alright, I've got ASAP, don't I? Eh, why not? We'll do this. Get this done. So there's our raft frame for upgrading a raft. Maybe I can make arrows in this game. That'll be useful at some point. It's too bad I don't see like any puddles of water around because I drink some water, but whatever. Is there something over here I'm missing? Nope. Sometimes a dog will mislead you and stuff. It sucks, but whatever. I actually didn't mean to do that right there because I meant to put the raft parts in there, but whatever. We'll go to the next file and basically, you know, change that up. Now, why am I going so slowly here? So we got a choice here of going to there or there. Let's go here, I guess. Chicken coop, a source of wild food and clean water. Oh. See, I can like drop stuff in a raft stash right here, so we'll put that there so I don't have to carry it around. Same with these rags. So you got user room on your water fill and stuff like that. Let's get going. Switch around here. Some old lumber. Moldy lump and flint. There's some dandelions. Just water. So there you go, I got myself a drink of water. This is hidden behind here, that's cool. I make dandelion tea, apparently. But if I want to, I can sleep in these places. Maybe I'll do that, just for, you know, the hell of it. No jars to fill. Got a place to sleep over there, though, so... Old lumber, flint. Some mulberries, apparently. Alright, I can sleep for a little bit just to get my stamina back, so let's do that. Not a whole lot happening at the farm, but whatever. Before I leave, I'll make sure I get a drink of water. You know, top yourself off if like it's free. I can't get over to the, you know, the raft place, so let's just go to the church over here. Or not. No, I can't get to the church, unfortunately. Oh well. Onward we go. And I'm hungry. Being hungry is obviously bad, but whatever. Whee! Looks like we got a couple places up ahead. Let's go toward the church this time around if I can, so... Whoop, I'm gonna get wet. So, quiet place. Good shelter often has rags, fishing kits, and alcohol. So, you go to guess the church to heal up and get shelter, I guess. Rain is coming. The rain to the wind said, "You push and I'll pelt." They so smote the garden bed. The fire is actually knelt, and the lay lodged, though not dead. I know how the fires felt. As rain gets closer, seek shelter and wait for it to pass. If you get wet, use shelter or kindle a fire to dry off. Wait for rain to pass before using a campfire. Rain will extinguish flames. They are basically getting rained on. I guess we'll pass a little bit here. Go for a couple hours. Hopefully the rain will pass by that time. And it did. Here's some alcohol. So I want to make it like, you know, sterilized rags and stuff now. There's our first boar. So that's like an enemy that can like kill you if you're not careful. Ow. So as you can see, the boar basically does, like, you know, lots of damage to you. Well, that was, like, you know, unfortunate. I just got myself wrecked up a little bit. This game's very unforgiving in some ways, so you have to watch out for stuff like that. Because, you know, it'll hurt badly. Well, not really. You need that medical supplies. So, let's see here. Bandage. We probably don't want to eat moldy lumps because they're bad for me, so... We're going to consume this. Nom 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 nom. Daisy apparently has some stuff in here. We're just going to consume all these things, I think. Not sure how to help much, but whatever. We're just going to use the thing right here to heal myself up a little bit. Here goes a laceration. Just going to drop all this stuff in here for now. So I got a broken bone. I need a splint to basically fix that up. If I go to crafting and look for splints, I need saplings, rags, and stone knife basically to fix that up. Might be a little bit difficult to find the rags, but whatever. There's my banished leg, by the way, so you actually see like the effects of like, you know, damage to yourself. Go to this dock. I should probably check out the broken bones and stuff just so I can show it off. So, broken bone, set a break wrong and you'll hobble for life. Keep a splint handy and you'll fix it yourself up right away, you know, or you'll regret it the rest of your days. So obviously I want to get these fixed up, whatever. Not a problem. If you got bandages to stitch yourself up, if you don't, it'll fester. Lots of small things see a cut as an open door. So you also want to use bandages or stitching cuts and lacerations. There's a timer for these things so you basically get them done, or else like you pay for it, you know, daily. So then a quilt. The quilt of the Big John Boar. Big John Boar kept his own counsel, had his own opinions about things. The more facts present proved contrary, the more he digged in deeper. That's what they want you to think, he fussed. Never right could say who they were supposed to be, but stay put just the same. So there's a quilt. There's some yucca. Yucca's good for food, if I can cook it. Teeny cuts, because, you know, why not? So teeny cuts, just a scratch, easily married with a vanishing or some aloe. Alright, well, onward. Soothes burns, bites, and scratches. Let's eat this stuff, I guess. Now, I could eat this raw, but it'd be a very bad idea too, so I'm not going to. My hunger's almost gone, so I'm almost dead if I'm on that end, unfortunately. We'll consume all these. Right now what I really need to do is get some cooked yucca, so we require fire for that. Get over here a little bit. Guess we're going this way. Oh well. And I'm starvation now because, you know, we're starving. Dying. I'm gonna die of starvation probably. Yeah, but basically as like, you know, you get weaker and weaker, you perish of it, like, you know, whatever. Well, I starved to death. Starvation. Well, that's basically the Flame and the Flood. It gives you a good little look at what the game's all about. Basically, it's a survival game where, like, you're traveling down, like, you know, river, doing the best you can. It's a little bit luck-based sometimes, but if you know what you're doing, you'll probably do quite well. Anyhow, the game was basically free on Humble. I think it's still free, like, you know, while I'm playing this, but by the time you see this, it'll be long gone. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick video, and take care, I think.